Hello, Jesse Grasha, and welcome to Wheel World. This isn't the real world. This is Wheel World, my friend.
It's the wheel world. You've got the bike. There's no wheels, though, on the rest of the world. It doesn't seem very wheelie. It looks kind of beautiful, almost, like nature.
This is where you want to go if you are one of those sicko anti-car propagandists. Then let me tell you, I've got the video game for you. This is Wheel World, which is how do I explain this? It's kind of like Breath of the Wild with bikes, I think is the easiest way of putting it. I know you've played a couple of hours of this. I completed it over the weekend. I got some early code for this thing.
Wow, so you really liked Wheel World.
You do start, you were saying before we recorded, you do sort of run the risk of sounding like a 6-year-old who's learning how to speak. Maybe not a 6-year-old, maybe a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
When you're saying Wheel World over and over again. Oh, I wonder, can I race you? Are you a race? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just have
this is one of the lone wolves.
One of the lone wolves, one of the random people you can just decide to have a quick little race with. So, I'll be honest, Wheel World, first few hours, it took me a while to get into it.
It looks like it's still taking you a while to get into it.
What'd you say?
It looks like it's taking you a while to get into it now.
Yes, that's true. I downgraded my bike significantly as to not spoil things right when we started, and I was not ready for quite how the turning on this one works. So I have come to really, really enjoy this game. It's not the longest game in the world. I think I completed it, the main quest, as it were, in under 4 hours of game time, I'd say. But I've since gone back and recorded. I've since gone back and played a bunch more of it. Take that, Lone Wolf.
Congrats.
Because I enjoy the world, and I just enjoy the process of riding these bikes. So I play a lot of racing sims and Formula 1 games and stuff like that. And I used to cycle a good bit, cycle road bikes and do a bit of downhill and stuff like that. And the process of cycling in this game, I find really satisfying. Like the more I got at it, the more I enjoyed it. Like there's some jumps and stuff like that, but mostly making sure you know where you're braking, because it's like a Formula 1 car. You kind of can't, braking and turning at the same time kind of sucks. So getting the right line through this. Like, look at my turn here. I'm holding the edge of the. I'm right at the edge of the controller here trying to turn, right? And it's like, it's not like an arcade game where you could spin around in a circle.
Sometimes it's beneficial to stop pedaling too, just sort of let it go on its own.
Totally, exactly. So it's a lot of that sort of stuff. And what you do in this world is pretty simplistic. Basically, you're doing races. Races give you rep, and then once you have enough rep, you can fight the sort of mini boss in each area. And in the game, you are essentially fighting 4 or 5 or 6 mini bosses to get special parts that they have. I guess the elephant in the room we should talk about is this skull that's floating here.
I didn't even notice that there was a skull floating there.
I forgot about the skull for a lot of part of this game. You're on some mission to basically help. You're in a sort of a strange world with where there are spirits, and they are messing with the spirit underground network corporations. There's a lot of stuff going on here, Jesse. But essentially, you are trying to get parts of this spirit bike, so you can you can help this skull guy go to the spirit world. And you do that by doing these races. So this is a race I've already done. Each race has usually some of them the boss fights don't, but most of the races have these 4 objectives. They are always the same: finish in the top 3, finish in first place, beat some sort of set time, and then collect K-A-N-T. Cat is your character's name. And the KAT stuff I really like, because you have to collect them, but you also have to win the race for it to count. So it is the toughest one by far, and I have found myself redoing almost every race because I love where they hide the KATs and how it sort of forces you off the line and forces you to figure out how to come back on. This is an easy one. It's a 2-lap circuit. The
music.
That's how it goes.
Vibe it. Ding, ding.
How do you find the music? Because some of the music in this I like, some of it I'm not so into.
I think the way I described it to myself, as I spoke aloud to myself while playing the game, was it's a bit like Wii fitness music. Like if Nintendo made a new age fitness, I guess that Ring Fit Adventure, it's kind of that same sort of vibe. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I hate that, but I like that.
I think it's one band that did all the soundtrack.
Really?
But while I have you here, so you can see here's an A, here's the KAT. I got the K already. There's the A.
Woo!
So I had to get out of the way. Up in the top left, I have a boost bar. My boost bar is very long because I've completed this video game. But essentially, you can press X to boost. But do you notice how I'm like drafting behind this guy? Mm-hmm. So every time I draft, I get boost. And then, so it's basically encouraging you. It's sort of like a smart anti-blue shell situation. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's like rubber banding.
Basically, like, yeah, it's like a very natural way of doing rubber banding. Because much like in cycling, if you're in the peloton, right, they're breaking the air in front of you and you're getting all the boost, which is pretty cool.
Very cool. It's like Mario Kart. You can do that in Mario Kart too.
But in Mario Kart, it's artificial. I guess you can. Sorry, I guess you can draft a bit in Mario Kart. Yeah. You're right. But in this one, you're getting the sort of all of the requisite boost that you will end up using.
Are there other ways to get boost? Like, do you
yes.
just have to follow people? Oh, okay.
If you do jumps, if you have like close calls, like sometimes, you know, there's obstacles in the road, and if you have a close call with one of them, you'll get a little bit of boost. They don't give you all that much, so you really have to be like really specific about where you use your boost. I obviously have a massive boost gauge because I've completed this game, so I'm just going to fly past all these jokers. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to...
They're eating your dust, man.
Exactly. Then the Leonardo boys do not know where Cat is right now. Look at the mini-map in the bottom right. I am so far
wow. Forget about
ahead of them. We're out.
You need to get blue shelled.
Done. Look at that. Woo. Take that, friends leaderboard. Look how many friends I have. That's depressing.
Yeah, that's
it's the life of a video game reviewer.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, man.
So you start on this little peninsula, and I'm being very sensitive to spoilers in this. I'm trying not to.
I like the shape of this peninsula.
Oh, I never even noticed this peninsula. You're right. There are bell shrines that you go up to, and you ring the bell. And when you ring the bell, it shows you everything that's in the area. Does that sound a little bit like Zelda? It probably sure does. And then once you've done that, you get access to the big map, which is all of this stuff. So let's do I'm gonna transport to this. The portals are portaloos for some reason.
Whoa.
I guess
it goes so fast, but it is cool that it's a portal potty. But It's called the portal potty.
Get
wow.
It? Wordplay. So let's try this one. This is the Grumpy Grimpures. This is a medium difficulty one. So
okay.
Yeah, this is what you do. You basically just cycle around the world. Each biome has its own like interesting look. Yeah, it's a good looking game, and each area looks nice and has its own sort of thing going on. Like this one has a bit of traffic in it. It's very treesy, so it's harder to like go through the woods. There's more jumps hidden in this one. And all those things are, you know, there's a bunch of sort of things off the beaten path, and they're kind of important. There's this thing called side gigs. So, for instance, I'll cash these in later, but if you, you know, beat some lone wolves or find some hidden jumps or find, like, hidden things in the world, scarecrows, once you tick these off, you basically get tickets that you can use to buy upgraded bike parts.
Cool.
You also find upgraded bike parts, and then you also get them sort of when you win races and level up, and then you're essentially...
Hey, why is your bike glowing? Sorry, is that like a bug?
Oh, did I forget to put something on the front forks or something? Let me look. So here's the problem. I have a lot of bike parts, Jesse. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. My bike's looking pretty good. What was it complaining about? Was it the front?
I don't know.
The front. I have front forks. I can stick a basket on it. Will that make it happier? Yeah, it did make it happier. There you go. So right now, my bike right now, if you look in the bottom right, my power is like sort of like how fast it gets, like the acceleration, I'd say. Aero is kind of like your top level speed. So my aero is not super good at the moment. Handling is obviously how quick it turns, and then grip is sort of how much it wants to stick to the ground when you're doing that. I also have some perks on this one. I have draft charger and single speed. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Okay.
Because everything, the mechanics they layer on in this game are smart. They sort of oh, there's a bug. This is
the camera's having a struggle.
This is pre-release, folks. So you know, who knows? This stuff might get fixed in the final one. There's a couple of bugs here and there. I've seen some cyclists getting shot into space and things like that. But all in all, it's run pretty good for me. I would say the in the review deck we got, it said that not recommended to play on Steam Deck currently. I think they're optimizing that and the console versions currently. I did play some Steam Deck and definitely wasn't as good frame rate wise. I dropped everything down, especially in one area. There's one like metropolitan area where there's a lot of cars and stuff, and that one was suffering quite a bit. But this could be something they fix post-launch, so just keep your ear to the ground on that one.
Cool.
All right,
Perfect Steam Deck game though.
Yeah, exactly. On the face of it, if they get the frame rate running, it's a pretty good shout for a Steam Deck game, I think. So here I'm just gonna sit behind these guys and get my boost bar leveled up a bit.
Dude, now your seat's blinking. So maybe that's a mechanic. It's got to be something.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. It's kind of doing it random. Maybe it is. You'd think I'd know. I completed this video game,
Yeah.
and yet here we are.
It's
I
all
don't
right.
know. I didn't even notice.
There's a lot of.
It could have been. Oh,
Stop.
there's the K. There's the K. I gotta get the K.
Oh, get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh no.
Hey, man. You want that K?
It was
You want
worth it
that
for the
special
K.
You gotta
That's right.
suffer. You know.
Got to risk it all.
So I really like the cycling. So I'm sitting on the outside of this lane here because I want to like cut in real good without braking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, all right.
Get some
Like
of
it
the boost.
feels really good from the bit that I played. It feels great. But it's not. It's somewhere in between that simulation-y bike riding and like arcadey bike riding.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Forza Horizon biking.
Yeah, they do a lot of like really smart housekeeping stuff or quality of life stuff where like I've often like kind of just barely missed one of the like the edge of this portal thing, you have checkpoint you have to go under, and it's just given it to me. It was just like, you're fine, you got it. I've had like when you hit the other cyclists, they sort of bounce you off them, and it kind of, oh Jesus, you went straight to
Oh
that
wow.
car.
Oh.
In a way that I think kind of works for, because the thing about cycling is like you can't just have you all crashing over all the time. So it seems like they tried to make a game about cycling, and then they like I bet they spent like a year and a half just trying to figure out how cycling would work, and then they figured it out, and then they made the game. Because a lot of the just like feeling of cycling in this game feels really good, feels really smart, and then when they add in some of the other bike parts and some of the other like there's specific things in some biomes that you have to worry about, it feels very like, oh yeah, that is the experience of cycling. Like I know what it's like cycling in cycling in a city versus cycling in the woods versus cycling in like a farmland area. There's all these like specific things you have to worry about, like there's, you know, even on hills and things like that, you have a different sort of vibe. I will say one of the things I was wondering as I enter my final lap here, I did not find A and T on this run, so
Oh no.
and I'm
Well,
quite
some of them
far
are out of the way.
I'm miles ahead of everyone. Again, this is me
Yeah.
playing the game with I've completed the game. I have the most boost possible. I have all of the stuff, so it wouldn't usually be this way. There's shortcuts on a lot of the trails, which are really cool. And sort of finding those is part of the fun of the game as well. And usually you need to find those to beat that kind of sicko time they have.
Yeah, the time trials I was going to ask, so that's good to know that there's shortcuts. Are they like really out of the way, or are some of them a little more obvious?
They're usually pretty smartly tucked. Like here, I could do this, right? Like I
Right.
could have actually probably done that jump, I bet, because there was
Yeah,
no
hopped over, yeah.
there was no checkpoint here. So they're usually like, I wouldn't say they're Mario Kart ones where it's super obvious where they are, but usually it's like if you just kind of keep your eyes open, you'll deduce where they are. Where's the A?
I think that's also a benefit of it being open world too, because like you have to drive or whatever bike to the next race location, but you typically pass through these areas and you can see a shortcut along the way or
Yes.
like notice something. Yeah, so that's really smart.
You're right. There's a lot of usually like when you go to hit a circuit, I've cycled probably 25% of it already, just bouncing around. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I need to find this A. See, this is the thing. I'm a sicko for the A's. I need to get the KAT. So I've been like replaying these levels because usually on your first run through, you like find them. Oh, there it is. I see it there. It's up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like what's the Tony Hawk version of this?
Oh, Skate or whatever. Yeah, it's like the
Skate,
Skate
yeah.
things. Yeah.
It's almost the
There we
same
go.
letters too.
I got it. Okay.
Nice.
It is. You're right. You're right. It is almost the same levels. Huh? Or letters. Did they steal that? Did they owe
Wait a
Tony Hawk
second.
some money, Jesse?
Are arcade sports games inspired by one of the most important ones ever made?
That's a fair point. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get 3 of the things. I don't think I'm gonna beat the lap time because I've been I've been
I mean, you're
dilly-dallying.
crushing these other dorks, so
I am.
you're doing pretty
Yeah.
good.
This is not the feeling of the game. This game is not. I wouldn't call it difficult. Maybe because I play more like sim racy games. I don't know. Maybe I've a slight upper hand. Probably not. I will say I really enjoyed the difficulty. It was challenging. It was challenging in that like the thing that I was challenging myself to do was getting all 4. Oh, I missed it
almost.
there. 5 seconds.
So
I missed it by
close.
8 seconds. That was one of the longer races too. They're usually not that long. Some
Usually
of them are
3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I ran 3 minutes. Some of them are point to point. Some of them are like super small circuits, and you have to do them like 6 times. Like there's a decent amount of variety.
Now, you said there are like boss races that you do. Are they?
Yes.
This isn't like you don't suddenly get a red shell. You're not like whipping out a gun and shooting somebody on the racetrack. What does a boss race feel like?
The boss races are point to point. They're usually the most difficult. So each area, each biome has like basically like a lord or a person, a mayor who lives in that area, and they require a certain amount of rep points for you to battle them. And when you battle them, you get the piece of bike that you needed to beat them. And they're just harder races. They're always point to point. They always have other people in them. Like it's almost like you're only ever cycling the cyclist in front, and the rest of them are just mobs to help you get boost. You know what I mean? Let's go over here because there's a question mark here. I haven't actually gone to this thing yet.
That's cool that the design of the game lets them have ads. Like there are like little useless. Like
Yes.
you know, in a regular game, a boss fight would be like, yeah, we'll give you some little dorks to shoot at, and then you get some health points or ammo. This one's like, yeah, there's other people who suck at racing, but you can follow behind them to get boost.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're just like, amateurs or whatever.
Yeah.
The one thing I wanted to say earlier. Oh, I feel like a jerk.
Oh,
for
there's a
knocking
little.
those
Oh, you
over.
destroyed the statue.
I know, that was mean. The one thing there's another little lone wolfer that I was thinking of mentioning.
Oh, there was some equipment behind you. Sorry.
Oh, was there? Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the near the little
yeah.
tents there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So jump off my bike. It's hard
So sorry,
to.
what
You
were you
got to
saying?
reverse on a bike, so you got to jump off the bike to
Right.
go see something. So I'm gonna wander. I don't know. I feel like I'm stealing these people's stuff.
It's all right.
All right. Let's see what we got.
They
here.
didn't need it.
Sweet saddle.
Sweet saddle.
Got a sweet saddle. So that one's gonna
Yeah.
have slightly better handling than my current saddle.
It's a good flirty way to say it. Hey, sweet saddle.
Sweet saddle. Sweet saddle.
Come here
Um,
often.
So the one thing I was saying earlier was that there are lots of different bikes, and like some of them are better at handling, and some of them are better at this and that and the other. I've never felt that like, oh, I really need to build a mountain bike to be in the mountain bike area. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's nothing like that. I don't want to show you the finished bike, but do you want to see my most fucked up bike?
Sure.
Okay, if you don't want to
Please.
see this, then look away. It's not this paperclip frame; it's this body one.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it gets worse.
How are what are the people wheels?
Their feet. Where
What?
are they? Body wheels. Here you go.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna put the body wheels.
I don't
in
like
the front.
that at all.
I love these bodies. This is great. It's a good time.
Is there
This is
a head basket? Oh no, what's
the saddle?
the seat?
Is a foot. Oh, it's a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Sit on. He loves it. He loves it, folks.
This is hell.
Where's the body? Rusty.
Was that it? That was like a mouth.
Where's the body fork? There it is. Yeah, it's like a,
Oh
it's a
no.
mouth on a nose, I think. And then mustache bars is not actually it. The body ones are. It's like a pair of hands.
This is awful.
and then
This
the
is like
train.
human centipede bike.
The body train's feet.
Oh no.
But it's
Get
single
this
speed.
outta here.
So I'm gonna get this out of here. There are 2-speed and 3-speed. I'm gonna go 3-speed. So you can
Oh.
you can straight up have gears in this game. So now look at the bottom right, bottom left. See, I'm
So
gearing up.
you were saying you were a little, here or there with it at the start. When you saw that there were gears, were you like, okay, now we're gaming?
So yes, I think at the start, honestly, at the start, your bike is so shit that it's like hard to cycle a bit. So once I got like a half decent bike, everything started to click. And then once the
okay.
gears kicked in, I was like, now we're having fun. This is good stuff. Some of the better bike frames don't actually, or bike, whatever they're called, the gears, I guess, don't have gears on them, the drivetrains.
Okay.
So in the end, they become a little bit like a sort of a mid-game flirtation rather than the focus of it. But let's see how we do here. This is a hard circuit. It's a 2-minute, 10-second top race. So let's just see.
You're
So I'm in
racing my
first
boy
gear.
Fern Burmy.
Who?
Fern Burmy, I think was his name. Yeah, there it is. Fern
Ermagerd.
Burmy.
Ermagerd, Firm Burmy.
It's Fern Burmy, Ermagerd. In
There's
Wheel
K.
World.
How do I get that K? Did I get it? Oh, I
You
did.
got
I
it
did.
somehow, yeah. You're just
Okay.
your head's really tall.
I have to gear down. This is a really hard one to do the gears in.
This
actually.
is cool, yeah, with the gear shifting.
But I'm in second still. I gotta go up to third maybe. I was maybe a bit premature. Oh, God, this might be like a second gear race. No, I'm up to third now.
You still got tons of boosts, so even if you're losing, you can just cheat. I mean,
It's hard.
go faster.
It's hard to do that. I got the KAT anyway. How many laps is this? 3 or 2? 3? Yeah, 3. Okay, a little boost a bit. I'm in second gear. It's freaking out at me. I will say I wish the like gear stuff maybe you have to like keep your eye on it in a way that like when you're cycling a bike, like gear is like super intuitive because you feel it. So
right,
it feels a little bit
So what do you mean
strange.
you have to keep an eye on it? Like you can't like you just got to keep a track of what your gear is, or
yeah, because I have to look in the bottom left to change my gear every time to like know where they are. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's a little bit frustrating that I have to like constantly look down in the bottom left and see if I'm like too low in second or too high in second or too low in third. So I almost wish that the gear stuff was like bigger on the screen or something. You know what I mean?
What's going on when it flashes red?
That's basically me saying that like I'm too high in the gear range. So like,
right. So
have you ever
should shift
driven
to
manual?
3. Yeah. So like when it hits the high, So when it hits the high, like is it not vibrating the controller or anything?
Not really. No.
Okay.
It's like there is vibrating coming out of this controller, but I think it's just the cycling.
Okay.
At least that, or when I skidded there, I felt something. But yeah, so I think that's the only bit of feedback I have on the gear system is like it's a little bit tricky to figure out what gear I'm in when.
Oh, good hop though to end it. That was sick.
Sick hop. Yeah, look, and I got all 4 of them.
I think it's
rev.
bad that you don't wear a helmet though. Not a lot of safety going on here in Wheel World.
That's a good point. I'm not wearing a helmet. Everyone else is, or a lot of people are.
You have a lot of rep.
I do. Maybe that's what happened to Kat. Maybe that's why she's seeing this like skull.
Right, that's her skull.
I had not considered that.
It's just floating around.
Oh no!
Oh my God! See, if she was wearing a helmet, she'd be okay.
She has this fetching sort of hat on instead. Can I change that?
Right.
Is this my fault? Could I have? I don't think I can change what Kat's wearing.
I don't see a person option anywhere.
Help!
Yeah.
Help!
Help! Where's the helmet? Help!
So let me quickly show. Honestly, this is sort of the game. So I don't want to like spoil too much else than that. Let me show you one other biome and maybe some of the other mechanics that are in this game, just to sort of contextualize some of what's going on here. Let's go to this portal.
You said we could buy stuff. Is there like a store or?
Yes, exactly. I'm going to head down to this shop here,
Right.
and keep your eye open again. You were good at spotting the last little.
I got you. I'm on it.
Thing, yeah. I'm gonna.
I'm on the lookout.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. I was like literally
you did
cycling
it.
right towards it. Let's see what we got. Simpleton
Saddle.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Excuse me. How dare you? This music's good. I like this music.
Yeah, I like it.
They have this
the tunes are
one
good.
track that they do for all the boss fights, where it's like
vocals, right?
Yeah, it's like sweet adrenaline. Da, 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 da. It's like I didn't really like it when I first heard it, and now I've been like spending the past 4 days singing it. So I think I've warmed to it. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. I'll say that.
Oh.
And I don't know where. I think the developer is, tell me if this sounds crazy, but I think they might be from somewhere in Northern Europe. Hey, sorry, Danny here. I messed up here. Messhoff is actually Mark Essen, who's the American game designer who made Nidhogg and Fly Wrench. I don't know why I thought this was European. I mean, I do know why I thought this was European. Look at this video game. But yeah, I wanted to apologize. Sorry, everyone. I fucked up. I did a bad games journalism. Forgive me. It's an American dev. Good job. Make American games. No, we're not going there. Back to the video. But yeah, it's a sweet little game. It's I've really enjoyed it. I when I was playing it first, I was like, oh, this is like one of those games that I'll probably be like, I'll complete it. And what was the game last year I played? You got me to play it. The one with where the guy gets the car.
Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip.
Yes, Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip was my quintessential. A game that I really enjoyed playing, but like it was never going to get in my top 10 of the year.
Right.
That's what this game felt like until about halfway through it. And then I was like, oh, I actually really do like this game. This is quite great.
That's awesome.
So here's Proby, who's part
careful
of the...
around Proby. He gets handsy, man.
He does,
Be careful
yeah.
around that.
He's part of the surveillance state, so he's here checking in on me all the time. And he's going to give me some rewards for all of the just kind of stuff I did.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a kind of a good way of giving you some extra cash for some of the things you would have been doing anyway, or for going off the beaten track. So these are all ones that I've just done since the last time I checked in with him. So
You got a lot of tickets. Wow.
I have loads. Well, I haven't bought that much stuff. I just bought this weird body bike, and then I was kind of happy, you know? So
Yeah,
let's
you
check
were
in
saying
with the
that you
shop.
don't feel like compelled to, not even compelled, like you don't feel as though you need to build a mountain bike to be in the mountain, or build a downhill bike to do any of that. What's the incentive to buy this stuff? Is it just like to glamorize your bike?
Yeah, honestly, I think that's a really good question, because the other thing that happens is you just kind of get a lot of bike parts from like doing races and finding them in the world. So, and like now I have loads. Like, look how many wheels I have. You know what I mean? Wooden wheels, lawnmower wheel.
That's fun.
Speed one. So
I only just noticed you can't, there's no like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like you can't equip the equipment without doing, I feel like an idiot. I can't think of what the word is. It's like you want to equip it, but you just want the visual. Like you can't glam the bike.
Oh, like yeah, like in Warcraft, where you just like you're like not wearing something, but you put it on or whatever.
Yeah.
No, you gotta ride the bike, man. It's about riding the bike. You know
I
what
figure like that would be even like an end game thing, so you could have your bike look however you want, but still get the bonuses you want from it.
Hey, look, man. You fucking email
Look,
the
making video
developers.
games is hard. Okay, all right. I thought that would be there.
Oh, here's another piece of bike. See what I mean? You just find them everywhere. This one was just
Yeah,
beside the
it's
portal.
because I'm here, actually.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
What's this? Pilot train. There you go.
Flying bike.
2-speed.
Oh, it's a 2-speed.
I wish it was a
Alright.
flying bike. I'm gonna stick with the 3-speed for. Well, let's do one more race. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's discovering stuff, exploring, all that stuff's good fun. Being in the world is fun. The races, like I said, they're the right side of challenging for me. I never really found that it was too hard, except in the hard races, to get into first place. But I thought the challenge of me trying to get like the time, or trying to get the KATs, or trying to get them all at the same time, that was definitely enough for me to keep me interested and engaged in in the racing. So
it's not like about racing the other racers. It's more about racing yourself almost.
Yeah. I would say like the only one you're really trying to beat is the one in first, right? Like that's
That's always how it works, baby. You ain't first, you're last.
Exactly. So it's not like it's not like there's a big battle going on, have a look at like how these folks spread out here. Like you'll see like they're sort of mostly here to keep me in the fight a little bit, and then
this isn't a Tour de France situation. This isn't a line of racers taking the optimal route.
Exactly, especially because I forgot to get out of first gear for the first 2 turns there. So
it's fine.
Oh, Jesus, he just knocked me into
wow.
I know. How dare he bodied me in my body.
I thought just a moment ago they heard you talking shit. You were saying that there wasn't any challenge. They're all just there for nothing, and now they're beating you.
Exactly. Must have overheard me. All right, third gear. My job now is to just make it so I don't have to downshift. Oh, she's singing the song. I think. Is this? Oh, this is just
is this the instrumental version? Or?
It's the instrumental version, yeah.
Right.
I can sing it if you want.
Please.
Sweet adrenaline. I forget what she says. I just want some more. Great. I think. I just want some more. Right. I just want some more.
Let me see your sweet saddle.
I take it back. I guess this music slaps.
There you go.
I'm 39. They'll be taking musical advice from me. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'll just be like, go listen to Oreo Speedwagon. Oh shit, the T. Damn it, I missed
it. You were too busy thinking of a band name.
I was too busy enjoying Oreo Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Have they ever done a product placement
game
thing with Oreos?
Oh no. They should.
How is that not a Super Bowl ad?
How is it not? Yeah, they're in a race car called the Speedwagon that's sponsored by Oreo. That writes itself.
And they're racing Jefferson Airplane and Jefferson Starship. You know,
whoever did the Super Bowl ads for Red Bull this year should hire you.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Some great ideas.
There, you know. And then the music playing could be this: sweet adrenaline. I just want some more. I'm gonna win the race. I could sing it. Yeah.
Yeah. They need sponsored bike parts in this too.
And everyone will know it's a reference to that great indie highlight recommendation over on No Clip's soon-to-be-named channel. Look at that! I bet the time by a
Good
sweet,
job.
9 seconds and 9.25 seconds. 3/4 seconds almost. Unbelievable.
Didn't get the cat though.
I didn't get the. And that's the thing. That's the thing, Jesse. You can always go back and get the cat, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. So this is Wheel World. It's available on Steam and on consoles. I have been only playing it on this. I do not know how much this game costs, Jesse. And maybe I flashed it up on screen right now. Maybe I emailed the good folks at the PR company and I figured it out. And there it is on screen. Look at that for a price. What a deal, Jesse, or what a ripoff. Like I said, you know, I was about 4 hours. I completed it. I think I was on the review thing said they expected people to complete it in 4 to 6. It could be good. I play a lot of Formula 1 games, or maybe I just burned through it. But I have gone back, for what it's worth. I've gone back and played an extra hour just fucking around since I beat the last mission. So yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like there was a lot of side content you didn't get either. So lots to do in Wheel World.
Yeah, good fun. All right, folks, wear your helmets, and we'll see you next time.